Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder for execution. I'm not the friend to come to.
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way. Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that...
You mean he originally got sick during the war?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as. Second, honestly, I could.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of apparently there's sparks from this.
From the name, I'd say we're looking for.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been announced.
So it would seem, as it.
Huh? For real, Uncle?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, I'm not sure exactly how they did it. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help.
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, I'll let you all know as soon as there's any.
What up, my dudes? Hey, come on. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This is
We're...
the Traveler in Paimon, yeah? The total package. Brave.
Aww.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Yo,
There is always a long line outside Aoife's
Seriously? Seriously?
true dat. More wounded were Dude, the Abyss is no joke. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of... If my old man hadn't forced me to read all...
Oh, so your dad was a...
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue. Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about...
Guilt? Sounds pretty...
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the... Heck yeah, I do. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back.
The last time I was here.
Well, as the saying goes, illness.
Given that he first fell sick during the war.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay?
For one so young to risk life.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one...
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. These days, though, group dinners on...
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys will...
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard.
Anyway, Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, Milray and the other Tepetlis...
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his.
I haven't heard of it either.
It can indeed. What? In ancient Natlan, besides the it was a combat exercise, held jointly by...
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How?
Simple. The Bloom Flower trials haven't been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. The more reasonable explanation. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous. The pilgrimage produced enough...
I get it.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape.
We should never drop our guard completely.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the
No objections on...
I'll go discuss this with the others. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mualani...
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh?
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means...
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the speaker's chamber.
Oh, yeah!
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who...
Well, if that's everything.
All right. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll hand— Oh, wow! Oh.
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. In that case, let's head over together.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try get... You think so? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us trick... Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem...
I've read through your proposal, and even if it wasn't for Milray's
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are.
So, I'm planning to limit the...
well,
There you are.
Oh, where will the trials...
The main venue will be near the state.
Oh,
In that case, we'll be off.
Traveler, Paimon.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower?
Yep, we sure are. Guess that means they were... Whoa. When you put it...
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. The rules governing the Oda Resurrection have protected Natland for many long years. And these rules are in essence, sacred flame crystals are just another form of the sacred flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did, our main priority right now is to...
It's so reassuring.
well, for example,
Huh? Who could they be?
you'll find out soon enough. Go on.
Finally, you're here! Traveler Paimon. So, hold up. What happened to first come, first served?
What's going on?
So, you know...
We're allowed to take...
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but what?
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose.
Oh, so that's what's going on.
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the...
Luxury hot springs? Sounds...
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your...
And if you join right away, you'll...
Yeah...
You little... All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of...
Paimon's not...
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables.
Ooh, could Paimon get some...
Fancy some flying lessons? Or
Well, flying's kind of...
I...
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Not just 'cause the free... You know what? Paimon's pretty...
Actually, it's not a bad idea. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the...
Huh. Hadn't thought of...
What? Really?
Don't worry, my...
So it's settled then? For the...
Feels just...
All right, it's nearly time.
Need a surfboard?
Let's ride!
Keep pushing forward! Let's ride! Fast!
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
At the frying pan,
Mind the side effect.
let's shred, Sharky!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Booba, get them!
Rise with the sun!
Let's ride! Ha!
Full throttle!
This place is ours now! Surf's up!
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the end!
Mind the side effect.
Let's ride! You're going down! Brace yourself!
Stick around.
Amazing! Check this out! Brace yourself!
Let's ride! Full throttle!
Oh, chill out! The doctor was sick. At the frying pan. Woohoo! That's the finishing blow!
Rev the engines!
That's the finishing blow! You're toast! Booba, get them! Carving waves!
Show me your courage!
Action epic wave!
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Nice and spicy! Let's ride! Woohoo! Amazing!
Light of the blazing sun!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Eat this! Surf's up! Check this out! Best of luck!
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Booba, get them! The doctor will see. Carving waves! Let's ride!
Let's ride!
Keep pushing forward!
Light of the blazing sun!
Nice and spicy! Let's shred, Starkey! Keep pushing forward!
Come on, show me your courage!
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
Mind the side of me.
You're toast! Let's ride! Booba, get them!
Let's ride!
Carving waves!
Come on!
You're going down!
Action epic wave! Whoosh!
Light of the blazing sun!
Out of the frying pan!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let's ride! That's the finishing blow! Kaboom! This place is ours now!
Let's ride!
Let's ride! Off we go! Kaboom! Woohoo!
Come on! Show me your
Bring it on! Get them!
Light it up!
Gotcha!
Remember, health comes first.
Carbon waves!
Come on! Show me your curve!
Let's shred, Sharpie!
Wrath from the skies! Try and stop me!
Hey, yeah!
Mind the side effect.
Woohoo! Surf's up! Amazing! Surf's up! Need a surfboard?
bitter pill to swallow.
Look out below! You'll have to get past me first. Let's roll. By my spark, the night burns! Hero incoming! Yeah. Hi! Headbutt!
Mindless. Time to go. Into the wind.
Running late again. Get back on track. We need to be careful here.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Kapow! Protect you. Strike a pop. Running late again. Heads up!
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Okay, now, good plan! Headbutt!
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Ultimate flying kick! It's justice o'clock! Hurry up, Brassa! We need to be careful here.
How about this? Take a seat.
Yeah! Heads or faces in danger!
How about...
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. Let this land henceforth be the dominion of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow!
Fire it up! Here's back!
Locked on.
I got him cornered! Shadow Past! Mine to command!
Glory to its gun! There! Especially not when I'm in that mood. Measly
Victory, as expected. Looks like a stalemate. Should we pull back?
Watch this! Let's finish this fast! Fire! Fire it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Locked up!
Stick around!
One step closer to victory. One step closer to victory.
Charge!
I got him cornered.
Don't mind if I do! Show me your courage!
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Everybody stand!
Locked on for the Lord of the Night.
Submit your soul in sacrifice! Scared, speechless. Forever hold your peace.
I got him cornered. Fire it up!
Let the world collide! Oof! Headbutt! By my spark, the night burns! Smash down! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming! How about this? Take a seat.
Mind the side effect. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Hero incoming! Let my name echo in song!
The doctor was...
One with nature.
Running late again.
Justice o'clock. Ultimate flying kick. It's justice o'clock. Time to roll. Strike a pose.
You'll have to get past me first.
Justice o'clock. Yeah! Headbutt. Hero incoming.
Yeah.
Roll.
The doctor was...
Charge.
Yeah.
Justice o'clock. Kapow! Charge. Headbutt. Strike a pose.
A bigger place.
Justice o'clock. Charge. Time to roll.
We need to be careful here.
Let's have some fun, shall we? How about
Watch
this?
this!
Take a seat. Hero incoming! Let's have some fun, shall we? Your face is in danger.
Mime the side.
Hero incoming! Kapow! Charge!
Rev the engines!
Strike a pose!
Teamwork is strength! Pyroclastic surge!
We have to regroup.
Light of the blazing sun! Light it up! Crash from the sky!
Let her rip! I'm going in! Our base is under attack!
Burn it down! Light up the blazing sun!
Everybody stand back!
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Let the world... You've got this, traveler!
Crash to the sky!
All right, you asked for it.
Going in! Time to shine!
Light up the blazing sun! Rev the engine! Let's ride!
Another victory.
Showing you... The night is cold. Cold. Night...
Knock him down.
Open fire! Open fire!
Bullseye!
Locked on! Crash from the sky!
Strike 'em up! Stars shine through. Let's fly!
Another victory. Keep this up.
Giddy up!
Keep this up. Full speed ahead. Brace for their counterattack. Take a deep breath and all eyes on you!
Not now.
Hold on to your hats. Let's fly! Open fire! Locked on! Open fire! Open fire! Very good. Locked on! Take a deep breath and grit your teeth. All eyes on you! Locked on! Bullseye! Light of the blazing sun!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! Don't be scared.
Take a look behind the fire in the hole! Take a look behind the field! All ice on you! Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye! Open all fire! Ice on you! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
My guiding star!
Snowed under! Open fire!
Get to work!
Smash the score! Which will it be?
Let's finish this fast!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Stars, shine for
All right.
Smash the scorched! Which will it be?
Show me your moves!
Smash
Show me your moves! This fast finish!
Scorched! Which will it be?
Don't be scared.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to...
Light of the blazing sun!
Think you're a match for Granny?
Which will it be?
Shine to command.
Show me your moves! Get to work! Someone's broken through our defenses? Oh, that doesn't sound too promising.
Don't be scared. Not now.
Shower me with praise!
Let's ride!
Smash the scorched! Which will it be?
Rev the engine!
Don't be a killjoy! Run! We've only just begun! Eat Papa!
My guiding stars! Stars, shine free!
Seems like trouble. Show me your move, or you'll get singed. Time to end them!
Burn it down! Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge!
Not now! Don't be scared!
Fulfill our pact! Show me your move! Watch out! Show me your move!
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
The night is cold! Cold!
Show me your move, or you'll get singed! Get to work! You two! Time to end...
Don't be scared!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Watch out, or you'll get... Fire! Well,
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
The almighty Dragon Lord! Kahula ha-
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You.
We know each other pretty well. There are a lot of cliffs nearby.
In that case, let's follow the. See that flag over there? We'll approach swift.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani. All right then. Time. I'll take point. Everyone. Here by the water route, just as expected. Class. Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them.
I'm ready. All right then. Time for a
Come on! Show me your courage!
Bam! Ah, watch the surfboard! You shouldn't have skipped. Oh,
Let's finish this next time!
hey, no slacking! Give this everything you've got! Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot. See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting...
You're finally here, Other Granny. If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick.
Let's take a deep breath and
Get your teeth! Carving waves!
chances are looking slim.
Not in vain.
Perhaps it's time I got going.
All right! Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the flower!
Wow!
Yeah. Not only.
Looks like I showed up right.
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
Let's save the small.
Now that backups are up.
I'll lead a frontal assault to. The rest of you find.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed! Let's find another way! Right here! Spin to win!
Okay.
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed!
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Is this really necessary?
Shockwave!
Well, would you look at that? But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Show me out! Let's finish this singed! Here goes! Really? Carving waves! Amazing! Woohoo! Amazing!
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them. Alright, how about we call it a day?
Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects! Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be
Well, that was pretty.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur. That was well played.
Yeah.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone?
I found a few
Yes, and they...
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here?
I devised the those marshals handed... I did a...
That's awesome! Well, since
Oh,
How about we head over there to...
sorry.
I need to help with...
I might be a bit late.
Great! Hi!
Uh-huh. In that case...
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go! Woohoo! Let's get this party already started!
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the Almighty. All the fatigue just floats away.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being.
And last but not least,
That smells Oh, hold your horses! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Hey, watch it, How. You're splashing water everywhere.
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Kachina. Tevat to Kachina.
Kanich, you sirless dunhead!
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll all—
Bye for now. See you soon.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, so when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, still, I achieved my dream. But then the Bloomflower trials came around and I could fight alongside everyone again. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid?
So that's what's been bothering you.
Huh? You mean everyone? Oh, I see. Thank you.
If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing when Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, but if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Hey!
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it.
Granny C. Lolly!
Hello.
Milry's been in a deep sleep this.
I imagine you're right. By the way, when we discussed the sacred flame crystal. A baseless rumor.
Wait, are the crystals actually?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble. Still, there must be a. Since you're concerned, why don't we?
Can I?
I don't see why not.
Yeah!
I had someone gather.
There's that many?
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time. Why have you stopped? Did you know? There will always be tensions. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent. Also, given that our Archons, far fewer
Hey, come check this out.
Oh? Let me see. It seems like the.
Huh? Was it the same?
The scroll doesn't say. But it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held, and later on, his brother left.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the
Sacred flame crystals having the power. Looks like we'll have to approach this. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned.
And what's our next move?
A certain. Oh, Alright then. I'll look. Let's split up. Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll leave it to us.
Milani, can you...
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. But as for the details, those will have to stay
What about you guys? You seem like you're...
We're on the trail of an
rare and In that case, that description of what does the Cuckoosaur look like? All right. Well, in that case,
I'll check the higher ground.
I'll follow the river then.
Awesome. Thanks,
Don't mention it.
Running away?
Anything on your end, Kenichi?
Nope.
Me neither. They all look light and...
I didn't find anything either.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. Are you in a hurry to find him? Okay, well, if you need any...
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. All right.
Come to...
It's not like Auroran's trap.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the...
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help! Kachina, Seat Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything.
Any luck with your mysterious Cuckoosaur? In that case, it would be great if we could get... We must also learn to live with the
Yeah, I'm sure. Still, after all this
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife,
Can each mention you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur? No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, so I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy...
That sounds...
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the... Not sure if that's the dude...
Wait a second. Just...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we should send someone over to take...
It's okay. I've got this. What the... Guys, get over here, quick!
Wait, surely that's not...
Wait, shouldn't he...
There are many possible
So why have you... If it's treatment you want...
He ran off.
Do you think he wants us to...
Hey, that's a good point.
He was so spooked last night.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. What?
So... You want us to...
These are...
Woven scrolls, yeah. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that come, let's read them.
So, have you... Indeed, I have. That's great news. Well, it's not every... I mean, Antu means the world to me. I mean, with him around, I've never... And right now, he needs me more than ever. I salute your courage and wisdom, brother. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure? Well, I've studied the Sacred flame crystals are born from inner... Seems like I've still got... Research on sacred flame... What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain... Enhance a warrior's strength. It's... As far as I'm concerned... So you asked the... Remarkable tensions are running... I know, but... With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long... Fighting side by side for a common cause? Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this... I'm heading out to search for... Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your... Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay?
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but... Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary.
Say something, Amara.
If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet you're cheap. Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the...
I get it now. Snatching the spoil... Ugh, that numpole.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask.
Rumors?
That the Bloomflower tribe, and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara?
You think I had a choice? As playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential.
I won't debate ethics with you.
I've put them all into our
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning. He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single
Here, here. You've certainly proven yourself. Just remember, all the hope and
Wait, Nampal! Where?
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me. Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your... I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, but no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again until finally... I remember once, over at the Children of Echo.
Ah, this is what you're after? Go beg your brother for some. What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every... It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crypt, unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been, I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. But the past cannot be undone. Before my own time comes, I've recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the May the Natlan of their day be united as one.
Medicine born.
So the non-pole
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around. No wonder there weren't any records. The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be.
Hey!
Look! Over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe...
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret I gotta think this through.
10 points for agility.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up. That's just how it is with Saurian companions.
In other words, he wouldn't
I know that running from your problems is—
That's right.
Isn't there anything we could do to help?
Just like Nampol, they could be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human. In short, young Saurian. So the best move isn't to get stuck. For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid, but now, after...
Interesting approach.
Actually,
Oh, dear child. Come.
Oh, I get it now.
Not so fast. Let's meet up at the As for making Antu
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Uninvited guests.
So sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame. Also, how come it's so...
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me."
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gather. Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So...
Actually...
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's...
Bloodshed between the tribes, even working together on some...
There have always been disputes. But what?
And that little Kukusaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystal, and that led to all the later...
That said, you'll see that no one has been corrupted.
Exactly. That's when the second half of the tournament wraps up.
Ooh, act?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and of course, neither the evil power...
Uh-huh, yeah, I get where you're... The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. Well, so how exactly are we...
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, the story usually features, then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the... For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But at that age, happiness doesn't come from material...
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, It always made me super happy.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
You have my board. We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages?
And my flame stripe.
Oh, you're joining too.
It really resonated with me when Seatla. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do just.
Well, if Mawika's on board, then you have my...
Let's see. We've got our actors and the
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of...
Fine.
So, that's everyone then.
Sorry, guys.
As for me...
And I'm just really... I'll stay and help the Saurians search for Ocean's effort as our Archon herself off...
That's right.
Great! Let's make the second half, and I've even come up with a secret
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. Are you all confident?
Yeah! Looks like everyone's... Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need...
If you're worried about getting tired, I could... Launching a surprise attack on their...
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and...
It'll be over.
These two aren't even more...
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like... That's nothing. Come on.
Keep pushing! Keep pushing! Controlled breathing.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Woo! I'll stop you in your tracks!
Come on, show me your courage!
Farewell!
On my mark! Bazaar! Open fire!
Don't worry, everyone. We can do it!
We've got to fall back for now. Excellent! We've secured the children all tuckered out. Let Granny to the... Coach will take it from here. Faster, stronger.
Perfect.
Let's burn this breeze.
Get to work! Rise.
Find a way to hold them off!
Let's have some fun, shall we? Suffer the wrath of Eve! Let's run! Open fire! War's over!
Nice, another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. They're... And Mual...
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh! That girl has some moves. I'll give her that. Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack. Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can...
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Take me up!
How is this not over yet? Let's hope. How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads. Looks like the Scions of the Canopy Space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Time to test my upper arm strength.
I knew that wouldn't stop you.
Alright, let's do it.
Here comes another.
Quick as a flash. Let's move. Take me up.
Open fire!
This isn't over yet.
Open fire!
Bullseye! Bullseye!
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Wow, that explains why you were...
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some...
You can...
You youngsters, once this is all over...
Thanks, Granny. Without your...
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up...
Shows up anyway, after all...
We have indeed. Next up, time for our little play. Aoife, this should...
Yeah, plenty.
Oh, that's great news. Just go. Next up, the main event.
Just a sec. Before we roll the camera, Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, that'll be the cue to start fighting. Afterwards, Aurora...
Relax.
Great, then let's do...
Oh, finally, we've got all...
It's just like Aoife.
As long as he sees us dispel.
Hey, Muala.
Special effects team?
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling.
You've got this, Muala.
I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind! You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. That is a good question! Let me...
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue.
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by...
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker! Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so?
No. You just don't get it!
Good. He's starting to buy it.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're break...
And when might...
The last time we had... Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of...
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's surely our only hope now is for me to...
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Is it just me?
She might be the only one.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during...
Wait a minute. I remember trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well. Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so... Kanich! Let's start with Kanich!
Huh?
Whoa! What's wrong? What?
Oh.
You. Well, you're the worst, and you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs.
No list would suffice to record the horrible thing.
Whoa! Time out! Time...
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of... If this goes on much longer... oh, yeah. We're so close. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance.
That's us. You ready on... onto?
There's no need to save him. Think of what...
Fine by me. What right do you...
But
Never have that. I should never have believed you.
On to.
You're up, bro. This ends now. We're here.
Evil power that corrupts the human heart. We will stand united. Fly, my dude, fly!
Now, Aurora got it.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and from this day forth, may worldly strife.
What in the... Look.
The magic's work.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better.
I think you'll find that salted...
Cheese! That's just... Well, I guess you're not completely wrong.
Also great with a glass of wine.
You're amazing, Granny.
And some glazed meats. Sure. In that case,
you should stay off the bottle too, Granny.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying?
I can't remember for the life. Something about wishing I dropped by your work. Life is like climbing a mountain. Oh.
Wait.
Just kidding.
How into that? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of...
How?
Huh?
It seems the evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Great job, Onto. Now that the don't leave him hanging. Go tell. Thank you so much.
See, told you it would all work out.
You were this close.
Here.
I couldn't help it.
Lunny. Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the Ocean Zephyrs, right?
Everyone, over here! We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but so we came together.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. Hey, Kakuku, dude.
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Whew. This is it. Oh, sacred flame. Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now his final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. Thanks a ton, everyone. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, as a physician...
Well said. From my perspective, though, this competition had enough. Even without the threat of the abyss, we're still as close. So, in keeping with our tradition...
As it happens, I picked a whole bat.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp.
I'll go gather the others. Many.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight!
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Ooh! In that case, Paimon be... so good. Paimon's tip...
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day. Yep, I'm feeling much better. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so... I've never experienced anything. I love Natland the way it is today. So I've decided to always do my best to help and make sure my friends are happy. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy...
You really think so? I'll have to... Making delicious dessert. Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new gold.
By the way,
before the party, I heard he was planning...
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best... Guess we've got no choice.
Yo, Ancestor Man. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild. He barely made it. Hey, being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. He ran if he hadn't recovered, I know, luckily, he managed to pull through. So yeah, Kakuku.
Hey, don't mention it!
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else.